Good day. Welcome to today's Dr. Anyoha's podcast. Today, I am going to be talking about clapping. This episode was inspired by a baby, a 6-month-old baby that I saw recently in the clinic, brought by foster mother or caregiver, and they had come for a routine 6-month visit. And when I entered and begin to dialogue with the caregiver, the infant, who is 6 months old, began to clap her hands. And for a minute, I was so fascinated with clapping. Obviously, this is not the first time I've seen children clapping or infants clapping, but this 6 months old, she's barely 6 months old and she's clapping, and she seems to be enjoying the clapping. She seemed to be enjoying the clapping, and she seemed to know that I am enjoying the clapping, and she's clapping some more. So that was very exciting to watch this 6 months old clapping. And it begins to dawn on me that pediatricians or psychologists or even developmental psychologists, we don't pay a lot of attention to the importance of clapping in infants. What does that mean? What does that mean to the infant, and what message does it communicate? What is the meaning? Why do babies enjoy clapping like 6 months old is clapping? I think we have not fully explored the importance of clapping. Now, to clap, for example, there's a lot of coordination there. There's a lot of coordination, vision coordination to put your hand together, motor coordination to bring your hands together, and brain coordination. So there's a lot of coordination, visual, motor, muscle, and brain coordination. And those are the things that come to my mind that go together to bring about clapping in infants. And that noise generated by that infant is invitational, as it is entertaining. Suddenly the baby realizes that they can generate their own sound with their hands. Before, they were able to pull on objects for sounds. Now they suddenly realize that they can generate their own sounds using their hands, and that probably triggers some power, some strength, some capacity to do something that empowers the infant. And as the infant begins to clap and notices that people react to that, it becomes, I think, a way of communication, engagement, a way of relating to others. Hey, see what I can do. Hey, look at me. Hey, I'm here. See, and that was what the infant was doing. She was clapping, and of course notices that I am interested in this capacity, and she clapped some more and some more. So I'm there watching this infant who's barely sitting unsupported. She could only sit with support, but she's clapping. So you don't need to fully be able to sit to clap. And in fact, when I tried to put her on a sitting position, she wobbles and wanted to fall, and I had to catch her. So this baby is unable to sit properly, but here she is clapping for me and entertaining me, and I am enjoying this milestone. I think pediatricians have to explore more the importance of clapping, which is an attestment to the previous milestones of this baby. This is an attestment of the previous accomplishment of this baby, and it might signal the future accomplishment, the future capacity of this baby to develop. In other words, that this baby is developing very well, that the trajectory of meeting their socio-emotional milestone is within normal limits. So I think clapping is on the same level as other milestones, like walking, beginning to walk. Like most babies begin to walk at 12 months, and when they begin to do that, they are out for the races. You can't stop them. They are very interested and very happy and very empowered because they can move around and get to places. The same thing goes with crawling. So crawling, walking are some milestones that are known to be very important to infants and children. But I think clapping should be at the same level as those milestones, because of the things I've said about clapping. The infant uses clapping to not only to entertain themselves, but attention and to engage caregivers. And it is a testimony to the ongoing development of this infant the hand coordination, the visual coordination, and the brain coordination, all those put together to resolve in this dramatic milestone, which is clapping. So next time, I hope parents begin to pay attention to baby's capacity to clap and to entertain themselves and to entertain parents. Also, I hope pediatricians and psychologists begin to pay attention and begin to dissect the importance of clapping in infants and children. Thank you so much for listening, and please share this podcast with your friends and families. And next time, please pay attention to infants and children when they begin to clap. And record that is, I think, is something to be treasured. Thank you so much.